Hey friends, so the wind is ridiculous here today, and we start our first market in Roxborough. If you watch the videos, previous videos, we talked about Roxborough. It's real close to our Saturday East Falls market. Roxborough is actually where my mom lived when she was younger. She grew up in Philadelphia and lived for some years at the Northern Home for Children, actually as a teenager. So I mean, imagine my mom was born in 1938, so to be taken off of your family back then was really something because laws weren't like they are today, and things were, I guess, pretty bad at home for my mom. But she has some great memories of growing up in Northern Home for Children in Roxborough, and it's where she learned how to sit down at dinner and set the table, and they had chores to do. I don't think they do that anymore. But Roxborough Market is awesome. The customers there are great, so we just love them. And it's kind of like we get to drive past where Mom lived for so many years. So that's the really awesome part too. So you can hear our chickens. I'm going to show you what's been going on out here. You know, farming is very tough. We're dependent on the weather. We're dependent on us staying healthy and being able to pick and do things, and the equipment. But one thing you don't think of when you have animals, I mean, I think of it, you may not think of it, is keeping them protected. And apparently we had a coyote problem and we lost several of our chickens. When I say several, there's 4 that I lost that were Americana chickens that laid the beautiful blue eggs. So the coyote got in there, and now we had a rooster that the coyote got the other day, and then everything I thought was in, I couldn't catch the last rooster, and I can't find it. So it's really sad when things like that happen, because they're our pets, and you know, they're our pets, and they provide us eggs. And I am so happy right now because I see my duck and I couldn't find it, and I was saying, what the duck is happening now? But let's go over and check her out. But I'm going to show you what was left from the attack. You walk out in the morning to feed your chickens and you see this. It's always so sad. We miss I miss these little Americana chickens. I always fed them first. I don't know why, just the pen was closer. So I'm gonna follow the feathers. But we still have enough hens left that we still have eggs. Anita has hens at her side as well. These girls are fine. Fancy chicks are fine. Just those darn little Americana chickens. Which is sad because they were born last Easter. They were our babies from last Easter. And when people came back this Easter, you know, we got to show them, hey, these were the babies that you held. Happy to see you. What the duck, you scared me. So these babies were born right before Easter. And as you can see, they're as big as she is. So I think I'm going to get her in there with them just because of this coyote issue. But she has been just hanging out at the farm and having a good time. And I have no idea where her eggs are because we were selling them. But sometimes having an awesome life is more important than making some money for some eggs. Right, girl?
Welcome to the farm.
Oh, look at those jugs. Where are you headed?
I'm going to the Roxborough section of Philadelphia. It's one of my favorite markets. All the people there are super, super nice. Not that our other markets, the people aren't nice, but we've been going to this market, how long, like 12 years?
Long time.
And so I have a lot, I feel like my friends are there.
That's funny because I just told them the same thing, but I wanted to see what you said.
Oh my gosh, no.
And why do you feel like you like it so much?
I don't know, the people are just so nice. It's like they wait for us to get there. They're appreciative of what we have. Nobody ever complains that something's too expensive or that something's not nice.
They offer to unload the truck.
Oh yeah, they will offer to unload the
They
truck.
offer to help us. And how about our friends that are YouTube friends? Like, did you read the comments?
I did read some of the comments. Everybody was happy to see us back, and that felt good. We had a lot of stuff going on. We'll get into everything that's happened, you know, as time goes on here. But actually, I just got recognized last week at my son Charlie runs track, and I got recognized at a track meet. Some guy comes up and he's like, "You're Anita from the farm." And that was kind of funny. I was like, I never got recognized at a track meet before.
That's funny.
So that was funny.
And there's
everybody else was like, what does that mean? Like, nobody else there knew, like, that we have all these videos and that people
Oh, and they're
watch us.
probably like, yeah, she is Anita from the farm, but how does he know that?
Right. and they had no idea what he meant.
And how about the grandmom from France? She wrote something. So thank you, grandmom from France, for watching. And everyone that responded
really nice.
are the friends, like the people that we really missed.
Right.
Because we call them by name.
800 views or something within like the first couple hours. So
yes, so thank
I guess
you.
that's our 800 peeps that are like that love us.
That are awesome people. How was your day, Ka?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, don't pick that.
Yeah. So, friends, those of you that don't know, Miss Colleen goes to a special needs school.
Yeah.
Colleen is diagnosed with GLUT1 deficiency, which means glucose doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier for her. And because of that, prior to being diagnosed, she had low muscle tone, hundreds of seizures a day. There's no cure for what she has, so she's on the medical ketogenic diet. And I brought her snack because we are going to pick up Daddy from Philly.
Can you give me? Yeah,
Yes.
don't pick that.
Yes. So she's saying that one of the students was ready to, she calls it freaking out, but Ka's also diagnosed with autism. And sometimes, you know, life can be a little overwhelming for kids, and apparently one of the kids was going to have a rough moment.
Yeah.
So Ka's been there. That's why she's at this school. And they've been doing a great job with her.
Yeah.
And learning how to cope with things, right? And I know, friends, a couple of you have shared with Anita and I how you have some issues with anxiety or things related to that. And thanks for sharing that. And, you know, we're always here for you. We've been through it, right, Ka? We've had some rough times, but we got through it, and Miss Colleen's doing much better. Open this up, get on the road to Philly. Anita's just got home from Roxborough.
I love Roxborough. Everybody gives me a hug. I'm not a big hugger though, but I do hug a lot of my customers there.
Because it's like your family.
Yeah. I talked to Emily. She's excited for the weekend. She's going to plant flowers. She bought a bunch of flowers.
Wait, is that our Emily from our market?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I stole. Well, she was originally my Emily. Then she went to your market, and now she's back at my market.
And she works at Jefferson, so.
Yeah. So she works at Jefferson, lives in Roxborough, so we get her sometimes twice a week. Kelly's doing really well. Alice is getting big. Kelly works for us at Roxborough, and Alice is her daughter, and Alice is getting so big she can go to the park and just go play.
Aw.
She's like 3. Like, they still watch her.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby Alice.
Baby Alice. Calls here.
I told her to stand next to me, but she didn't want to.
Oh, she's coming.
She's coming, sneaking in.
Sharing
sneaking
is
in.
caring.
Yes. So did you open the new box of these?
Yes, we
We
did.
needed to buy these. We go through a lot of these things. Everybody wanted to keep their box today too, so that was crazy.
And we do recycle, and sometimes customers bring them back too, so we do reuse them.
We reuse them as much as possible, so if you buy from us and you bring it back, we'll reuse it, unless you make it nasty.
Then we're like, thank you.
Thank you, and we smile nice, and then we throw it away when you walk away.
Yes, keep it nice.
Keep it nice. All right, so what'd you do today?
Colleen and I went and picked up Kyle from school, and I took our friends, and not
you
in
went to your
school, because we
school?
can't do that. Picked her up, went to Philly, got Dad.
Daddy's home?
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home.
And came back. What did we do? Oh, just got ready for tomorrow. Getting
Tomorrow's big
everything
mark.
ready, bagging up stuff,
I'm tired.
working in the greenhouse. Went and saw, Kyle sat with Nancy and Pop for a little bit, very little bit, but she's going to go tomorrow.
You're going to go see Pop tomorrow? You're going
Hang
to see
out.
him on Sunday? We have nobody to stay with Pop on Sundays. Does anybody want to come stay with Pop on Sundays?
Because
By the
we
farm?
need to finish planting.
Yeah, we got to plant the eggplant on Sunday. It's getting too big to be in the greenhouse.
No, Papa help.
Pop can go help
Yes.
us? Okay. Pop can help us. He's 81, has Alzheimer's, had his toe amputated, and has diabetes, but we can
No.
make him plant
No,
eggplant.
Mama.
Mom?
Mom.
Yeah. Mom can watch Pop. That'll be good.
Mom does well, but she does have some medical issues. But, you know, they're both 81. They're getting up there.
I'm tired.
Look at Anita. She's not 81 and she's yawning. Yeah, we better get to bed.
I'm old.
Tell them where you get tomorrow.
Oh, Charlie has a track meet. Charlie runs track for a club team, and he's like pretty good. So tomorrow we're going to a track meet in Burlington, New Jersey. So if you're going to the track meet in Burlington, New Jersey, you might see me there. Did I tell you that last time I was in Burlington, somebody actually recognized me from our YouTube channel? And I said, shh, don't tell the little kids I was on McDonald's. Because all the teenagers always come running over. I know you. I think if I wore a McCann shirt, they would recognize me, but I don't. I go incognito.
Nita's getting some texts. She has 3 teenage boys at home,
Oh, man.
and Tori, but she can pretty much take care of herself, huh?
Yeah, Tori takes care of herself. I wish Pop could take care of himself.
Le Tyler.
Yes.
Oh, now I have a notification.
Yeah,
Oh.
Papa Le Tyler.
Yeah. Someone explained to Colleen that
Mother.
someone
Mother.
that works at her school was explaining how
Papa Le Tyler.
when you have dementia, it's kind of like you're a little toddler,
Yep.
and you
Papa
do need
Le
help. So
Tyler.
it really
Yeah.
is. That's a good way to explain it to Ka.
Yep. Papa Le Tyler.
Pop's a little.
Right. So
toddler.
back to Charlie running.
I don't know his best time.
Is he?
I know he can run like, I think it's 4.54 is his mile.
But he was asked to join this team because he's so fast. So
Yeah, he's
we'll go with that.
He's fast.
fast.
Fast with his mouth and fast with his feet.
All right, we better call it a day.
Let's call it a day because I want to go home and go to bed so I can get up tomorrow and go to the track meet. I gotta leave at 6:30. And I'll get home about 6:30. Track meet is much like working at the farm, except for track meet you sit on your butt. I sometimes fall asleep.
No, that's like when we have to do doctor visits and stuff. It
Yeah,
sucks
doctor visits.
the
You
life
have to sit
right
there
out
all
of you.
day.
I'd rather
Sit.
be working.
I'd rather be working too. All right.
Rough.
Good night, friends. I'm going to bed.
Hela Pukana Bella. Baba.
Bye.
Bye, friends. And that's PM. Ugh.